Welcome to Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called Sharing the Dream. This book is written by Shelia P. and illustrated by Keith Mallett. I hope you enjoy this book today. Now let's get ready for Storytime. Sharing the Dream. We were on our way to the capital of the USA. We were going to change the world. When I peeked out of the bus window, my heart started to beat faster. We are in another state. Are we almost there, Mama? Be patient, Agnes. Washington is a long way from Birmingham. Mama laid a napkin on my new blue jeans, and I ate my sandwich. Then I closed my eyes and dreamed of the famous people I hoped to see at the March on Washington. People who were fighting for Black people to have equal rights. Sidney Poitier, the movie star, Lena Horne, the singer, Jackie Robinson, the baseball player. So many people were part of the dream. Wake up, sweet girl. We're in D.C., Daddy said as I opened my eyes to people cheering. Mama pointed to the Capitol building and said, "That's where the laws get made." "When you grow up, things need to be different," Daddy said. "You'll be able to vote." Mama reached over and held Daddy's hand. Before going to the Lincoln Memorial for the march, I was excited to hear we were going to stop at the home of Frederick Douglass. I knew about Frederick Douglass. He was born enslaved but dreamed of a world without slavery, and he met with President Abraham Lincoln to help make that dream come true. We stood in Frederick Douglass's yard on Cedar Hill, and I couldn't believe I was actually looking at his house. "I would unite with anybody to do right and with nobody to do wrong," Mama whispered. "What did you say, Mama?" I asked. "It's a quote from Frederick Douglass that we learned in school," Mama said. "So inspiring." When the bus took us to our drop-off point, I saw people of every color. "Look, Mama," I shouted when I saw everyone using the same fountain. There was no whites only sign. "It's all right, child. We are one today." I let go of Mama's hand and ran over with my friend Debbie, and we drank from the fountain too. I used my hand to splash a little water on her face. We giggled. Then we started to march. We marched and we marched. We demand equal rights now. We demand equal rights now. We march for jobs for all now. We march we march for integrated schools now. We demand an end to bias now. That's what some of the signs say. Decent housing, civil rights laws. As we got closer to the Lincoln Memorial, the crowds got bigger. Daddy picked me up and put me on his shoulders so that I could see. Debbie's daddy, Mr. Jack, picked her up too. And we arrived. "It's John Lewis, Mama," I told her as he came out onto the stage. I listened to every word he said. "We want to be free now. We will not stop." Then a lady spoke and Mama told me, "That's Josephine Baker. She is a famous entertainer and activist." Josephine Baker said that when she lived in France, she could go to any restaurant she wanted and drink water from any fountain. She wanted that for us too. Then we got to hear Mahalia Jackson. "How I got over one day, I'll look back and wonder how I got over," Mahalia Jackson sang. Mercy, mercy, Mama said. Mahalia has the voice of an angel. Yes, she does, Daddy said. There he is, Debbie said when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood up. Dr. King looked at his notes and began to read. Mahalia Jackson was standing nearby. She yelled to him, "Tell him about the dream." Everyone on the National Mall fell silent. Then Dr. King put down his notes, looked at the crowd, and said, "I have a dream that my four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." After his speech, we cheered so loudly. As we walked back to the bus, we passed by lots of people sitting at the reflection pond. They were all tired from a long day. Side by side, black and white people removed their shoes and put their feet in the water. We got on the bus, and I laid my head on Daddy and fell asleep. I had a dream that the whole world was at the march, that the whole world heard Dr. King and truly listened, and that we were all free. The end. Thank you so much for reading, sharing the dream with me today. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope that you also understand the importance of speaking up for your rights. Don't forget to check back often as I read new stories each week. Have a beautiful day.